So I'm going to do a 10-hole hunt. I'm going to have a look at how deep this snow is. Just around the edge here there is a little bit of ground that's not frozen. First signal 20, 19, 20. It's not very big and not very deep. Oh, ground is really soft. Okay. Wasn't sure if the ground would be a bit frozen. Yeah, that's what I thought it would be. Sorry about my jacket getting in the way of the picture. Trying to keep it so that it holds some of the wind noise out. Yeah. Hole number 1 is a piece of aluminium trash. Okay, see you at number 2. Hole number 2. Hope it's not too windy for you guys. 50s. I'll give you an idea of the wind. I don't know if that makes any difference, but beautiful snowy conditions here, but yeah, a little bit windy. What do you reckon? 50s? From the history that I know about the numbers on this machine, I would say bullet. Okay. Have a look. Try and keep you out of the wind as much as I can. Do you see it? Oh, I can feel something. Okay. What is that? Well, it has lettering on it. Not at all what I was expecting. Well, it's one of them. Whatever one of them is. Okay. Well, you'll see that a bit later on when it's a bit cleaner. Moving on. Hole number 3. It's going to be out in this snow. 58, 60. A little bit higher in the 60s from that angle. Let's have a look. See what it is. Again, sorry for any wind noise. Oh, we're pretty close to it. 66. I've had some nice things at 66. And these farm fields, you just never know in terms of depth. You can't say if it's on the surface it can't be any good. It doesn't work like that because it gets ploughed. So oh, okay, and that's it. Again, whatever that is, everything's muddy. another one of those. Doesn't feel particularly heavy, but it's a little bit difficult to tell because my hands are a little bit frozen. Don't know. You'll see that later. Moving on. This thing's a bit strange. Number 4, I think. 6870. But look how high that is, still picking up the signal. So, I don't know. Some kind of can, I guess. But part of what I'm doing out here is to clean up the ground. So, let's find out. Still in the hole. Now the numbers are all over the place. I don't know. Hope you guys can see something. I don't know with the angle of the camera exactly where you guys are. Oh, okay. There's something down there. That's something big down there. Okay. I'll come back to you in a moment when I got it out. So target number 4, I think it is. Again, me and my goldfish brain, hard to keep track of it, is a plow tooth. Yeah. Kind of cool. But that's a big old heavy lump to be carrying around. Okay, see you at the next. Well, number 5, 66, 67, 69, 68. Yeah, not particularly big. So let's have a look together. Right on it, whatever it is. 60s, what can that be? It's a little bit high for a bullet casing, so I'm hoping it's something a little bit interesting at least. No, it's not. It's Alumnius canis. Oh, yeah. Or Canisaurus rex. Okay, sorry guys. Next target. Screaming 66. It's my guess. Yeah, stable 66 both ways. It's really screaming. It's just below the snow there, so I don't think it can be buried. No, it's not. But the question is, let's get my jacket out of the way, is what is it? Oops. Don't worry, I didn't flick it anywhere. It's still here. I think I can see it. It's more aluminium. Yeah, just more aluminium, guys. Sorry. I think that's hole number 6. See you at the next. Hole number 7, maybe? 70s. My guess is that's an aluminium signal, but it's difficult to tell. Now it's up on 80. What can it be? What can it be? Whatever it is, he's out. Is that it? Brilliant. Wonderful. More aluminium, but this one has some cool writing on it. Oh, it's Lysol. Anyway, I'll get that cleaned up. I guess it's a crushed cap off something. What do I? Number 7, maybe? I don't know. I'll make sure it's 10. Moving on. Number 8. At least I think it's number 8. It's underneath this tree. Jumpy signal. Good chance that's going to be aluminium. But you gotta dig it, find out, as you all know. It's right there somewhere. Let's get underneath this tree and see if we can find it. I don't know if that's too deep for me to dig. I'll have to check first. Be back in a minute. Unfortunately, that last signal was too deep. There are depth restrictions that I have here, so I couldn't actually dig for it. That's a bit of a bigger target. With those numbers, I'm not holding out much hope. But I also know with those numbers, it has occasionally been something good. Which is why I have to dig them. Well, it's out. Probably a bullet would be my guess. But let's have a look. It's like Christmas. Well, it's not a bullet. Yeah, it's like the top off a mayonnaise tube. They do give off a cracking signal. Okay, not looking good. I don't know if that's 8 or 9 now. See you at the next. If you can see that, probably not, it was too late with the camera. It's like a small personnel carrier, army vehicle. It's just starting to rain a bit too. Don't know how long I'll be out here. Moving on. So what I think is number 10. '40s, '50s. It's jumping all over the place. 30s, 20s, 50s. Quite big it seems. So again, I don't think it's going to be something good on this hunt. I've had some really crazy 10-hole hunts where I found hammered coins and even a Roman coin live dug on a 10-hole hunt. You just never know. It just goes to show you what can happen. Don't know about this one. Okay guys, I'm going to come back to you in a minute when I found the signal. Hang on. Well, I wish I hadn't turned you off. Whatever it is out. I don't see it. I just freaked it out on the next scoop. Just the loose earth. It didn't go down any deeper. But I don't see anything. Really? Okay. Man, this thing puts up some tiny targets. And it sounded bigger by the noise it was making. But I have no idea what that is. Piece of rougher stuffers. Okay. Yeah, I'll clean that up later. Sorry guys, this one's been a bit of a bust. Moving on. Hi everyone, the next video out will be the challenge against Corey the treasure hunter, who's a very competitive challenger. I gratefully accepted the challenge. I threw down the gauntlet and he still hasn't given still hasn't given it back to me. I know it's metal, I know I threw it on the ground, but that doesn't mean that you can keep it, Corey. So when you finish with it, can you give it me back? And only kidding. Anyway, this is the 10-hole hunt. There will be more to come. I've had a little bit of a break in between videos. I apologize for that. And I will be back with you guys soon. So as a 10-hole hunt, it wasn't entirely successful. Yeah, piece of a mayonnaise tube or something like that. Some aluminium rubbish. More aluminium rubbish with some writing on. It looks like it's another Ceridon painkiller tin that's all squished up. This one, which is also again from the chemical industry, it's from Roche, so it's probably some kind of painkiller. This is something a little bit different. It has the letters H-A-M-B-U-R-G, Hamburg, and there is more lettering on it. I think it says Schulke and Mayer, and it's can't quite 20 grams equals 2% in liter, and the bottom of it is mess equals gefäß Lysol shoots mark or something like that. It's an unusual one. This giant scimitar blade, no, it's part of a plowshare, I think. Yeah, it's off a plow. Don't know how old. Random piece of metal, not sure what that is. This, now, the only time I've ever come across something that looks like this is actually on World War II sites, but this is in Switzerland, nowhere near a World War II site, so I have no idea what that's doing there or exactly what that's for. And one last find, which I thought was just lead, and it is lead, there is some lead there, but I don't know if you can see that. This is copper, and there is detail, quite a lot of detail in parts of it. Now there is something inside it. There's another of these kind of legs bent over, and I'm a bit nervous to pull that out. But that's something quite unusual. Yeah, so lead and copper somehow fused together for some reason. Don't know what that is. Anyway guys, hope you enjoy. Lots more to come, including some forge work. I got myself a devil forge and some other bits and pieces. Hope you're all staying well, and I'll see you guys soon. Moving on.